On Tuesday, December 7th at 6 p.m. in Cogswell 121, the IUP Student Brass Quintets will be performing a recital. Clean Slate, the Freshman Brass Quintet, and the Sophomore Brass Quintet will each be performing pieces from a variety of eras and styles for 5-part brass ensemble.
There's a certain level of intimacy that we all have. It's a little more close-knit group, and it's much harder to communicate in a large ensemble with the just vastness of all the people in there. And with a smaller ensemble, it's a little bit more easy to do that.
So playing in a quintet is different from playing in a large ensemble. Obviously, the big difference is that there's only 5 musicians instead of 50 musicians. So with that, that means that we all get to communicate about our opinions on the music, and it's not a conductor or a music director giving us the interpretation of the music. It's the 5 of us working together to create our own interpretation of the music that's in front of us. The piece that I think is most fun for our quintet to play on this recital is our adaptation of 4 Percy Grainger songs, just because of being able to make that interpretation and bring a larger ensemble piece to life with only 5 musicians.
Our opener is a slow-moving Russian piece by a Russian composer that the Hudba Brass Quintet played on their tour around Russia, and that one I think is the most fun for me. Not because I have some cool horn lines, but because it's just a very emotional piece. It has it's a very Russian style set up in a melody, and it's not a typical opener, but I really like the way that we're playing it and the way that we interpret it. So the quintets are actually run by a coach, and this semester we're being coached by Dr. Eisensmith, and he really makes us make music together, and really helps us and encourages us to have our own liberties with the music, and it's a lot of fun.
While we're working as student quintets, there are 2 aspects to it. We have our rehearsals, where it's just us as a quintet. And then each semester there's a different faculty member that coaches quintets. So this semester it was Dr. Eisensmith. And at least once a week he would get together with us, that way he could coach us on the music and make sure that what we decided for our interpretations made sense with the music. So for interaction while we're playing with each other, what we tend to do is we tend to tap our feet in places where it's important to keep the beat together, so that way we have that as our tempo. And also the trumpet players tend to conduct a lot with their trumpets, that way we can see where the beats are. And same with anyone, we tend to move our bodies so that way we can show the beat. And to bring in the entire ensemble together, what we'll do is we'll take a breath after giving a motion for beats, that way we know where to come in.
We use a lot of foot tapping. It's not always the best way, but that's how we get our momentum going. And once we have once we're comfortable with the piece, then we can really look up and use eye contact, which is the most effective way of communicating. And then we try to pass the moving lines together and make music that way.
Admission is free, so don't miss these amazing students performing at 6 o'clock on December 7th in Cogswell 121. Brass Quintets look so cool.